They played each other a month ago, and the Colts took a huge lead when this field goal put them up 26-0. But then began a miraculous Buffalo comeback.
And Collins to throw. It's wide open, touchdown. It's the tight end, Lonnie Johnson.
Down by 19. Then in the third quarter, rookie Antoine Smith pulled the Bills to within 10 points. And then
dropping back, has time, throws, touchdown.
The Bills trailed by only 6.
Antoine bangs in for the touchdown.
The Bills had taken the lead, and then floored Indianapolis with this knockout punch.
And there goes Antoine Smith to the 20, the 10, the 5, and in for the touchdown. He has put it away.
It was the greatest regular season comeback in 17 years, and tonight, Bruce Smith leads the Bills into Indianapolis for the rematch. It's the Bills and the Colts on ABC's Monday Night Football. The RCA Dome in downtown Indianapolis, the centerpiece of a rebuilt downtown Indianapolis, and the home of the Indianapolis Colts, who tonight take on the Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football. Hello again, everyone. Frank Gibbert, Al Michaels, and Dan Deerdorf. Happy you're with us. Tonight, the Bills and the Colts, two teams that have struggled through the first half of this season. The Colts come into tonight looking for their first win of the season. They've been a playoff team for the past 3 seasons. They need a win tonight desperately to salvage any part of this season. Meanwhile, the Buffalo Bills are a perennial playoff team. 4 Super Bowls in the 90s, but this is the team that's gone through some dramatic changes, Al. They come in.
Third down and 8. They move Lonnie Johnson into the backfield. Collins with good protection finds the open man Eric Moulds at the 40, breaking tackles, and Moulds to the 45-yard line of the Colts and a first down.
And that's exactly what Marv Levy talked to us about yesterday. He wanted to see some big plays spark come from Eric Moulds, who only had 5 receptions coming into this game. Their former #1 draft choice from a year ago has not developed, Frank, into what they wanted him to be, a good start.
Well, he found a beautiful hole in the zone there. He's been a little bit overweight this year, and he's complained about it. He's gone back to work, and he's ready to play and has a good opportunity tonight as they go with the 3 wide receivers.
A few extra pounds might have helped him there. A couple tacklers bounced off of him.
32-yard gain. That was a 3rd and 8. And now on first down, it's Thurman Thomas taking it to the 39-yard line where Dan Footman makes the tackle. We talked a little bit 6-yard line, the fake to Thomas, and then Collins on a roll and throws and hits Moulds, who makes his 2nd catch of the night, and that's a first down at the Indy 24. Tack Presty, one of the best in the league, was missed only 1 all year. That was last week against New England, and the kick is good. So they started at their 20, bogged down at the end, but get 3 on the board. And on the game's opening drive, Buffalo moves out to a 3-0 lead in Indianapolis. Back and up front, Mississippi State, their #1 draft choice last year. Collins on his first pass hits Moulds over the middle for a first down on a 3rd down play, and then rolls and finds him again. And yet again, so Moulds, who came into tonight's game with a total of 5 catches all season, caught 3 on the first drive.
Indianapolis staying pretty much with the zone through that first drive, and then Moulds finding the hole in it.
Thurman Thomas on the 2nd and 10 gets close to 4. It'll be
Production of yardage, and they're not adding to it tonight. That offensive line is taking a hammering right now from Buffalo, wouldn't you say, Dan?
Well, they are, and it's not a problem to just begin. Not a good place to be, lower than the Colts.
Nope. Hardly illustrious company. No. 3rd down and 1, a long one, and Harbaugh guns it and completes it for a first down to Aaron Bailey, 34-yard line.
Like Cleopatra entering Rome, huh?
Well, Bruce Smith just entered the backfield, and that's something he's done a whole bunch of times.
7.5 times this season. The numbers keep building. He's playing hurt, they tell us. We went out to see Dr. Richard Stedman recently to check his knees and said no more problems, no more surgery.
He gets caught.
Many more times.
Has completed 5 passes, 4 of them to Moulds. This one is to Andre Reed, who takes it to the 48-yard line on the 799th catch of his brilliant career.
And that's
on the subject of Reed. In the meantime, that's the 115th catch he's made on Monday Night Football. Moves past Art Monk, and only Jerry Rice has caught more on Monday night. An astonishing 184.
Holding upfield by his guy, by John Fina, and he runs right into Collins.
That's his first full sack since he was a Cleveland Brown in '95, and now on second down and forever, Antoine Smith.
He got fallen on one time the previous possession, but no, he hasn't taken a huge shot.
Full house, everybody waving the towels on 3rd and 24. Collins comes back to the near side. The catch is made by Andre Reed, well short of the first down, but a milestone catch for Andre, as he would have landed inbounds. He was made contact with as he was going out, and he'll keep that ball because that's 800 for him, and only 4 guys in the history of the league have that many. Rice, Monk, Largent, and now Andre Reed.
And as he has quietly done over his career, Andre Reed posts Hall of Fame numbers. And this is a guy who shows no sign of being towards the end of his career. Even though he doesn't come down with both feet, he gets it.
Chris Moore's kick bounces at the 5, skips into the end zone. Second down and 6. Collins. And a good look there at the arm of Collins. Quinn Early makes the catch, rifling a bullet to Early, and a first down. On the subject yard line, so a 48-yard kick. Chris Moore to put it down. And the kick is perfect, officially from 47. And made it by plenty, and a drive that ends with 3 more points on the board is
staying in bounds. Burris almost bumped him out of bounds, which of course makes him ineligible.
From the 44-yard line, they give it to Marshall Faulk. Just one tackled by Hansen. There's Washington still needing the attention along the sideline. Sean Moran came in when Ted first got Harbaugh out of the shotgun. Stays in the pocket, hangs in there, and completes the pass to Sean Dawkins, who makes his first grab of the night at a most opportune time. Now the yard line. Harbaugh sacked at the 25. Sean Moran, number 98, second-year guy out of Colorado State, seeing more action now with Washington gone.
And that's even though he didn't have
of Moran's career.
There's a 4-step drop and no receiver.
Yeah.
There should have been one. It was good coverage on the part of Buffalo.
protect the football.
Harbaugh has now been sacked 26 times in 6.5 games. On 2nd and 14, 27 times now. That's 4 sacks tonight. Bryce Popp with the sack to the 34. They're almost out of field goal range,
Right.
and they only have 1 timeout left.
That's not a coverage sack. That's just poor pass protection. Bryce Popp gets around the edge on Tony.
He can reach that.
Chris Gardocki to hold.
His longest so far this year has been 48.
He was the Pro Bowler for the AFC last year. It's a low line drive, and it is wide.
Only by about 10 yards.
But he got it down there in a hurry. It only took 4 seconds. 8 yards away, and they line up to throw that Hail Mary. Collins buying time. Oh, and gets sacked from behind at the 34. The ball is loose and alive.
And Collins, I think, is hurt.
Dan Footman got him. He never saw him or heard him.
And that is a costly decision by Buffalo if something happens to Collins. Tom Bresnahan, the offensive line coach, explained to Marv Levy what happened. But
There's the
Footman,
shot. It's the left shoulder that was injured last week.
and watch where he lands.
Oh, trying to protect it. That's a lot of man falling on him.
And a bloody nose and lip for Collins as the half ends, but it's 6-0. Bills. Let's go to Chris Berman in New York. Chris. Turnover-free game. Dominated by Buffalo's defense as Christie's kick is taken by Aaron Bailey a couple of yards in the end zone. And Bailey is taken down at the 26-yard line. From the 26-yard line, they begin with Marshall Faulk swinging to the outside, but taken down by Phil Hansen, who just keeps doing the job year in and year out. On the other side, you've got a along the front. Falk goes in motion. 2nd and 10. Harbaugh goes down. Bruce Smith.
Well, he's hard to get away from.
For years.
And played only 2 years at Houston, but his senior year he just exploded. Figured out this game and turned into a #1 draft pick after going for over 1,200 yards rushing as a senior.
On 1st and 10 from the 24, Smith swings to the outside and gets taken down by Alexander.
He had no chance.
No.
Right in his face was Robert Blackman.
And Collins appeared to be well down for at least.
Flag is also down in the area where Rodgers unloaded on Harbaugh.
And
Holding. Number 73 of the offense. 10 yards. Still first down.
oh, they call the penalty on Adam Meadows. It's insult to injury.
Oh, and he rolled right up on that ankle. Rodgers rolling right up on the right ankle of Harbaugh, and that's the pain you see reflected by Harbaugh on the ground. And that didn't hit him too hard. He just caught his ankle under his body.
I don't know how they called holding on Meadows. He didn't seem to get a good enough grab on Rodgers to really qualify as holding. But that doesn't help Harbaugh.
Justin complete to the 40-yard line, so injecting life. The rookie is in, and they give the ball to Zach Crockett, who takes it to the 50. It'll be 3rd down. And a hot quarterback who's getting protection, as he does here. He fires, and that's another 1st down, as it's caught by Sean Dawkins to the 28-yard line. Tries to cut the lead in half, and Blanchard, who went to the Pro Bowl last year, bangs this one through. So it takes the Colts 44 minutes and 26 seconds, but they get on the board, and it's Buffalo 6.
And now 6-3 in the NFL.
That'll do it. From the 18. Collins throws, and a great one-handed grab is made by Quinn Early.
Early's first catch of the night. Former New Orleans great. Came here last year.
Only and effectively pulls it into his body, working against Mathis.
Great possession receiver. Not a tremendous amount of speed, but he will look that ball in. And he catches it. Good field position now for Buffalo as they move out close to midfield.
End of the 3rd quarter, 6-3 Buffalo. Monday Night Football back after this word from our ABC stations. For Dan Deirdre.
Indianapolis to a field goal.
On 2nd and 4, the pressure is on, and it's a backside screen to Eric Moulds. And Moulds turns it into a big play, getting to the 37-yard line. Stopped there by Dedrick Mathis.
Well-designed play, designed to take advantage of the pursuit of Indianapolis. The real roll to the left and the throw back across the field to Moulds. It basically is a screen pass.
And good blocking. Dusty Ziegler, 61, gets out in front. Big Reuben Brown, the left guard, gets
That's your screen.
There's Ziegler's block. There's Brown's block downfield. Beautifully done by those two.
1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Collins guns it over the middle, and a flag is thrown as Andre Reed can't make the catch, but is applauding, feeling that the penalty flag will be thrown against Carlton Gray.
Boy, that looked pretty good initially from up here.
From the inside. Look what it does to Mathis. He's wide open, and Collins overthrows.
Thurman Thomas is in the game. Andre Reed goes in motion. And Collins lofting it too deep in the end zone. He had Early again open.
Wow.
And Steve Christie does not make it. Just wide. From 33.
He waits. He throws in between the defenders, and absolutely perfect as he goes over the top of Jeff Burris with a perfect shot.
And take a picture of that. A play for the Colts. It's actually more than 10 yards in length. This is not exactly a big play offense.
21 yards, and now Crockett busts one for 12 and a 1st down. And so the drive begins with a fumble recovered by Lewinberg. Justin marches them down the field, and after Christie had missed a field goal at one end, Blanchard comes back and makes it at the other, and we're tied.
Announce it tonight.
Collins hangs in, throws, and it's caught by Quinn Early to the 43. So Early, a guy who was overshot by Collins twice on the last series. Rome, play clock down to 1. They get the play off over the middle. It's caught at the 41-yard line for a first down on a 3rd and long. Quinn Early.
And now for the Bills. Little move to the outside, quick move to the inside, and right there is Todd Collins. But
Moles goes in motion. They go back to the ground. Thurman Thomas to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Elijah Alexander makes the tackle.
didn't he leave this game at
Not putting any weight on that left leg. I would not have guessed we'd be seeing this.
I thought we were looking at weeks.
2nd down and 4 from the 35-yard line. And now it's Antoine Smith, but he runs into from the 34-yard line. And Collins throws, and they get the first down to Andre Reed over the middle. What else is new? First down to the 20.
No.
Buffalo on 1st and 10, and they give it to Smith, and Smith takes it to the 10, and that's close to a first down. Field goal here. They will have lost 4 games in a row by 2, 4, 2, and 3 points respectively.
But defense, Dan, too, that's playing without a lot of his regulars, a lot of his starters. They played tough football tonight.
Keep in mind, though, this is a field goal attempt, and this is Monday Night Football.
That's
so
right.
anything here could happen.
Chris Moore is the holder. Steve Christie from 27. Perfect snap, perfect hold, perfect kick. And a perfect ending for the Buffalo Bills, who go home with a record of 4-3. The Colts are now 0-7. So no touchdowns, no turnovers. Only the 2nd time that's happened in the history of the National Football League. The other time, Miami against New England in 1988. 3 field goals by Christie, who atones for a 32-yard miss earlier. And Infante has had that look 7 times this season at the end of a game. Back to wrap it up from Indiana after this.